ready to go, ready to go. Hi, welcome. My little project today is a set of note cards and envelopes. Well, I've made them, but I'm making the folder to go with them now. Okay, let me show you first the cards. Now I've made these using papers that I designed using an AI program. They're all my own ideas. Okay, it's just a basic note card, and we are going with almost 10 centimeters, which is 3 7/8 of an inch by 5.5. These are just beautiful papers. Now I have made these using a 300 GSM cardstock. I rounded the corners on the open sides. Oh, Jeff is shushy. That is a pink background. It looks kind of beige on this, beige grey, but it's pink. Okay, I've made 10, and I made 10 envelopes to go. Now my envelopes measure 6 inches by 4.5. And I just made them using just a freehand sketch, basically. Now we've got some lovely organza ribbon going around here. Not too tight because I don't want to squash the envelopes. Okay, now we're just going to make a little pouch sort of thing. Okay, let me first go through, after I wipe my nose. It's very cold here. Very, very cold. Which you can expect during winter. But I've been spoiled by having a lovely holiday in Queensland. Okay, let's go through these. Okay, I printed these on 250 GSMs because these are going to be used in my little folder. This is an A5 sheet. Unfortunately, I couldn't do borderless printing on A5. My printer wouldn't allow it. You can only do it on A4 or letter and etc. or photograph sizes. You couldn't do it on A5. So unfortunately I've got that little border around, but never mind. We'll just go through all of these. They are just beautiful. When I put in my ideas to this program, and it came up with these beautiful pieces, and then I manipulated and changed things in my design program, and this is what I came up with, the finished products. That one's really sweet. Stripes, and then we've got some roses down there, I think. I love this one. That is pink. Probably see it better if I put the angle that way. Yeah, that is pink. Okay, let's do that with the angle. That's good. You see some pink and peach roses there. I like this one. We've got some little stems there with flowers. Now I haven't printed all of my designs out. There's still a few more, but I'm running out of ink. Then we just got a pink polka dot on a beige background. These are really elegant, and I was going for elegance. Some of these I've done two of because I'm using them for making the folder. This one I've got as my front cover. And that's another, I've got another option for the front cover. And this one I'm using a strip for the spine. And this is an optional outside front cover. It's pink. So when it comes time, I will choose which is going on the outside and which is going to go on the inside. And this one I chose for the outside back cover. Of course, I can change my mind. And this one is going for the inside back cover flaps. We're going to have a top and a bottom flap. And this one I chose for the inside back. Okay, so that's that. If you have any queries about how you can get your hands on these digital downloads, please drop me a message and I will let you know. I'm in the process of opening an Etsy shop for my digital products. But since it's been a long time since I've been on Etsy, we're talking probably a couple of decades, maybe that much, that I'm familiar with it. Okay, so here we've got our front cover, our back cover, and our spine. Okay, now here I have got, these are the pieces I'm going to use for my back flaps. So if I can just, if you can just imagine, okay, we've got a flap coming up, and it's going to have an inch up here, and then it's going to go up for 4 inches, and it's got an inch on the side, it's come down, so I've got a whole pocket-like thing with with an inch width that is going to fit. They're going to pop in there, and it's just going to fold over. It's not going to be fixed at this stage. I could change my mind. Okay, now I've got two pieces of A5 here. These are 250 GSM. They will be good enough for my flaps. They will be good enough. So I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 spare. Okay, so let us first, I'm just feeling a little confused at the minute. I don't know why. pen. And this is what I'm going to use to cover my box board. Okay, my box boards are, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh my. I don't have allergies or anything like that. Mind you, it's not spring, but... Oh. Okay. Let me tell you how big these are. My box board, by the way, is 900 GSM and it's about 1.8 millimeters thick. I've got 5 inches by 6.5, and our spine is 1 1/4 by 6.5. Okay, so I'm just going to cover. First up, let's draw it. I don't believe the sniffles I've got, seriously. Just centre that best I can. Just going to draw that in there. Yep, I'm wiping my nose again, sorry. Okay, I bought this new trimmer, and what do you call it? Scoring thing. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. This is very stiff, and I don't know how to take this off to change a blade or anything like that. I've got no idea what brand it is. There's nothing on the back that tells me. What is that? Ah. Shoot, break it, stubborn. I did. I broke it. No, this just goes in there. Oh, quiet. So I don't know if I like it. So we'll just... It just feels very stiff. And this seems backwards to me. I expect it to be opening that way. So the jury is out on it at the minute. Okay. Now if you watched my last video, you saw me using these. Probably need 2 of these. They're double-sided sheets. just a little bit disorganized. Okay, let's just pull up a little bit there, and then we can pull this over to reveal the sticky part. Shush, Bobby. Okay, let's just make sure we get on that corner. Ah, missed it. And that's a piece we can use again. Just give it a bit of a burnish. I much prefer using the sheets. Jeff, stop it! Oh no! Oh, seriously. Well then, you hear how manipulative that little man is. He wanted through to where Daddy was watching football. I swear sometimes when he says, "Aw," he just sounds like a toddler. Okay, I'm trying to remove the backing of this. Well, actually, you're trying to remove the wrong thing, I think. Okay. The front cover. We'll plop it in the center. Okay, I'm just taking off the corners, but I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch in there to cover the box board. Look how easy this is. Right, one done. More to go. I can't speak highly enough of this product. What are you doing? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah. I was just a bit confused for a sec there. And put it back on the shiny side. This cut off piece. We'll just remove that. some overhangs which I am going to pull over into this area because I don't want them sticking out. Much over there, I think. I have to take a little bit off. Sometimes that 1/8 of an inch looks like 1/4 of an inch. Okay, that's our front and back. Now let's do our spine. Just thinking. No, I'm going to use a sheet because that's not enough. Well, it's very sticky. Okay, we're using the lay flat method, which was designed by Tanya of Country Craft Creations. Okay, is that the bit I'm using, or? Yeah, I think that's the bit. Or not. No, I don't want it that big. That must be this bit. Okay. Let's put our spine in the middle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut a square off, or a little rectangle, cutting that off. And on this side as well, trying not to go too close to the actual box board, because what I want to do is fold that over first. And this is probably not the right way to do it based on Tamra's, because I've got my sticky side this side and I should have it the other side. So, oops, fold you over. Just fold that excess in there, and in there. It's 1/8 of an inch. This is not actually the same as Tamara's method. I fudged it a little. Okay, now I am going to use this piece. Or should I get a new one? Still not big enough. But we're going to get a new one anyway. No, this is too... Sorry, I need to put this on the front. What's happening here? Now what is that? Oh, okay. I'm going to be cutting this in half, roughly. Just go straight up there. Because you can see the box board through that, and that's not good enough. Now this piece here is going to cover the edges of this. Let's see how this works. I'm just using my fingers to push in those little gullies rather than a sharp pointed implement. Use my thumb there and my thumb here. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, very happy. Very happy. Now you need to cover the inside. Let's see. I think I am going to use ordinary paper rather than ordinary copy paper that I'm using, 120 GSM. I'm going to be putting this on here. Let's measure how much I want first. We want to go up to there, and we want it to just inside that line. My little mark. Okay. Just cutting this down to size. Because we're not straight. When is Stella ever straight? We'll just trim it. So there's no specific measurement for this piece. Just basically that, maybe just a little bit over on either side. And I've taken about an eighth of an inch from the top and bottom. Whoa, sticky, sticky. Okay, something's wrong here. Something is wrong. That's it. I do have a little bit there that doesn't have any glue on it, so we're just going to put a bit of wet glue down that edge. We've got some overhang there, so let's just pull that up and over. Because you don't want anything sticky along the bottom. Okay, a little bit on the top to be turned under. Beautiful that works out as. Gorgeous. Right, now we want some paper. paper to go from here, the edge of this one. To just inside that mark, and just inside that mark. So let's get the trimmer out. Get the one I know by heart. Okay, let's just make sure we have the right size. Oh, I've got a little bit more than I should have. I'll take off 1/8 of an inch of that one. And that one's good. They are slightly different sizes. I'm just going to put the back on this one. Excuse my horrible writing. Which side was it? This piece. Good. Back, front. Okay, I'm going to use another shade, double-sided piece of paper. Take our backing off carefully. Oops. Got some cutting to do there. So if I hold it up to the light, I can cut close to the edge. You can't see me doing it because I'm on a different angle, so keep that bit. Well, I hope I've cut it straight. I hope so. Kind of hard to tell sometimes which is the glued paper and which is the ordinary paper. There we go. Let's cut this little bit off. Okay, we've got a bit of loose sticky there, so let's just smooth it out. Oops, we're stuck. It's just a little crooked, so we are going to have to trim off a little bit, and I'm a bit concerned about going straight. So when you do this, be extremely careful. I just need a smidgen of that. That's good. There we go. Right, now what I want to do is, my back is upside down, that doesn't matter, we are going to put the front in there. Now we're going to work out our flaps, top and bottom. I've got 2 pieces of the 250 GSM cardstock. Now, my measurements are, just grab my ruler, we'll start with the bottom flap. We are going 4.5 inches wide. And we could actually go a bit more. We could go to 4 3/4. We could go to 4 3/4. Because I decided on these measurements before I actually made the covers. So 4 3/4, and this one is, I've gone with 4 1/4. Let me just show you what I want to do, and then we'll work it out from there. Just get a piece of paper, decent size paper. So what I want is 4 3/4 by, whoops, 4 1/4. This is probably there. Okay, that's the main piece. And then I want an inch here. That's 1 inch, and that is 4 3/4. We're talking this lengthwise. And then I want 1/2 inch there. So that one is 1/2 inch. And over here I want an inch by 4 3/4, so that's 1 inch. And I want the same on this side, 1 inch by 4 3/4. So if you can see that, it's going to fold at the sides, it's going to fold at the bottom, and then that bottom bit is going to be tucked in. So we also need another half inch, another 1/2 inch there, and a 1/2 inch there. Okay, so we've got 4 3/4. No, sorry. Yeah, it is. Oh, forget that. It's this way. Okay, so we have 4 3/4 width. That's good. Plus, we've got an inch there, plus an inch there, plus 1/2 inch either side, which is another inch. So 4, 5, 6, 7 3/4. And the length here is, yeah, the length is 4 1/4. Let me double check. Okay, 4 1/4. I don't know if I want it that big. We'll go 4 inches, not 4 1/4. We'll go 4 inches. So okay, we've got, going down, we've got 4 inches plus 1 inch plus a 1/2 inch, and that equals 5 1/2 inches. So our piece of cardstock needs to be 7 3/4 across by 5 1/2. Okay, that's what we need. Again, I'm using A5, so we want 5 1/2, 5 1/2, No. Yeah. Let's do the width first. 7 3/4. 7 3/4. By 5.5. Okay. Now our scoring. Looking at our diagram here, we need to score at 1/2 inch and at 1.5. So you've got 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then 4 3/4 from there. Let's just go around, pop our paper around to the other side and go 1/2 inch and the 1.5. So in there should be 4 3/4. And it is. Okay, now let's flip it to the long side, and we want that 1/2 inch, and then we want that 1 inch on top of that. Okay, so that's what we've got there. You'll see it better on that side. Okay. Okay, so let's fold all our creases. This 250 cardstock, it really folds beautifully. Okay. Now we want to get rid of this whole square, all of it. I think all of it. Yep. And cut it just inside the score line here, just to this side of the score line, and on this side just to this side of the score line. It's probably better to see it from the back end. That way you don't have those little bit of score lines on the ends. So the upshot is what we've got is that. Now we can actually secure them down, or yeah, we'll secure them down. I probably should have kept a little bit there. Probably should have done. Yeah, should have done. It's a little bit of a flap. Should have probably kept that. I wonder if it's too late now. Here's those pieces we cut off. Let's just have a look. What did we need to keep? Something from here. Probably needed to keep that piece on like that. Let's just try it. We'll just try it. and see what happens. I'm just going to go with a bit of double-sided tape for the moment. Match up the score line. And let's just see if that makes a difference. Could do. I'm not totally convinced it is going to make a difference. So what I'm actually going to do is, when I've put it together, I'm just going to put a piece of paper This is just a piece of the double-sided tape. Because I made a little boo-boo there by not leaving a flap, we're in this conundrum. So if you leave that little flap there, you shouldn't have to go through this. Come on. Well, if I make the mistakes, then hopefully you don't have to. Okay. We are only folding this down halfway. Just halfway, okay? And then we are going to put that on there. And leave that. This will come over here. Perfect. Same thing on this one. Just halfway. Oh, it's a bit warm now. Okay, now I want to mat this. So we are going to measure in between, and we're going to have an 1/8 of an inch. So let's go with 4 5/8 across by 3 3/4. 3 3/4, and we are going to have a magnet. So let's pop our magnet in. I might bring that down just a bit. I don't like it too close to the edge. Okay, so 4 oh gosh, can't see it now. 4 5/8. Now what I've chosen is this one. So let's trim that. I'm going to trim that white border off first. Trim that away on all sides. Just to neaten it up. Actually, I'm going to do both. Oops. Somewhere I don't think I'm quite straight. Not quite sure where I went wrong. Clips. So we need this to be, what did I say, 4 and 5/8. So let's go 4 and that's 4.5, 4 and 5/8. Looks like it. Keep these. Okay, now I'm going to separate them because the top one is a different size. So this one now needs to be 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay, let's just make sure we are correct. Yep, I'm happy with that. I could have done 3 7/8, but that's going to be lovely. Let's just grab those clips. Okay. Now this piece, this bottom strip needs to be I've got quite a lot of room there. I don't want that much room. So I cut it quite wrongly. We'll just have a bigger border at the top. Shoot. I'm going to trim 1/16 of an inch off there because I wasn't happy with it. Don't do that, just do this correctly. It's a bit better for me, a bit better. So we measure this one to be 7/8 of an inch. 7/8 by the same as that, 4 and 5/8. 4 and 5/8. That's your 4 and 5/8, so we just need 7/8 of an inch, which is there. And make sure you got the orientation correct. And you can try and match them up, it doesn't matter. Let's just put another clip in there for now. Okay, and these would also be 7/8 of an inch. And let's see what this measures. 7/8 of an inch. So I would take it from there. Whoops, sorry. Three and 3/4. Beautiful. And the same for the other side. Three and 3/4. That one doesn't seem to be as wide. Why is that? No, it isn't. It isn't. This one on this side, and I'm not going to worry too much about the other side. Let me see if I've got another sheet of that. I think so. Oh yes, I do. I do. Okay, so I'll hang on to that for the top, and this one I will do my 7/8 of an inch trim. What did I say it was? 3 and 3/4. I knew that. No? Yep. 3 and 3/4. Okay. That's a skinny one. So, okay, we're going to put this one on first. Just put these to the side, this to the bottom. And I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Let's use some scraps of this that we've got. It's our double-sided adhesive sheets. know, when you watch someone struggling with something like this, you really want to grab it out of their hands and fix it, don't you? I'm just going to put some glue there. Oops. Bit of an overhang there. So let's grab our glue. I am going to put some on everywhere. Plus I'm going to put some around the magnet. Sorry, I have to bring it down a bit more towards me. You should see my desk here. It's just a mess. Beautiful. So for this one, we are just going to take it off halfway, and then I'm just going to glue this one. It's not worth faffing about with tape. Level it up with that one best I can. And same here with this tape backing. Whoa, fall down in place, why don't you? Turn that in and fit that over. Bit of housework to do here. little hinge inside. You don't have to do this if you did it correctly in the first place. It's just because I made a boo-boo. So don't worry about what I'm doing here. Oops. Okay. So now you turn these over, turn this over and this over. Put a bit of glue just in there, and let's fold that over and seal it down. In here, a little bit of glue in there, and fold that over, making sure that you keep it straight. Okay, here's a little box. Just close up my glue for now. Try and get rid of some rubbish. Okay, there's our little box. Let's see, that goes in there. Let's just make sure it is going to shut. Perfect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to snip quite a sharp angle here. Quite a sharp one. Whoops, wrong way. Oh, shells. So from there down to there. Okay. Now this is our background paper. And we want this to be, let's measure, we want it to be just a 1/16 of an inch from the edge of this box board here. About a 1/16. So we want it 4 7/8. 4 7/8. And I'm just going to double check that. 4 7/8. Yep. And the length is going to be 6 3/8. 6 3/8. And of course it can be trimmed if it's not right. This camera is driving me crazy. Go 4 7/8 here. That's 4 7/8. Cut off that piece. And 6 and, is that 5 or 3? 3/8. Shocking memory. 6 and 1, 2, 3/8. 6, 1, 2, 3. I can rub that out later. There you go. So that's where that goes, and this is going to sit on top. Now we are going to have our ribbons on the outside, so we're good to go. And let's just use tape. I've got 1.5 inch tape, or 1.25 inch, 1.25 inch tape. And I am going to use glue as well, so I'm not fussed about covering the whole piece with tape. Let's just cut that little overhang away. No more overhangs. Well, I think we're on the home stretch. Having got that little box out of the way. I think that's pretty much perfect. Okay, I think the last thing I'm going to do is pop this on. I'm not going to do it just yet. So let's have a look at what we're going to put in here. Oh, we've got to do the top flap. We've got a flap coming over. And another magnet. Okay, so the top flap is much the same as the bottom, except it doesn't have the sides. So your top flap is just your 4 3/4, plus here it's got 1 inch, 1 inch, and then 1/2 inch, and then your 1/2 inch. So it's got 4, 5, 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, which gives us 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 6¼ by 4¾ 4¾ so your 6¼ is the length you need from here to cover that. It may be a little shorter than that, we'll see. And 6¼ 6¼ by 4¾ Okay, I'm going to score this one at the 1/2 inch and then 1½ inches. So we've got 1/2 inch and a 1 inch score. Fold them over. Damn it, I should have put this on before, because then I've got that. Damn it. That should go on before the background. Oh well, you live and learn. I will fix that. So let me just put that there for now. I'm going to put that in there and then see how much I'm actually going to take off, because I don't want to cover that. So I'm going to take off a substantial amount actually. I'm going to take off that much. So let's remeasure that. We take that off, that amount off. We've got 5 and 5½ So 5½ is good. And also I am going to round off these corners, the bottom corners there. Now, that's too small. It's too small. Let's trim this down. Get all these white bits off so we can trim it properly. Okay, what I'm going to do is just measure the whole thing, 4¾ so the length is going to be 4¾ and then I'll trim it from there. Okay, so the width 4 5/8. Make sure our width is correct. Yep. And our height for this piece is 3 3/4, 3 3/4. And for this piece is 7/8. So okay, we got that. And then this one, and we'll take the corners off them. Okay, now I need another piece. For this side. All of it. I might have to print another piece out. Or for the inside, I could let me choose something else. See if we can match this up. It's pretty good. What I am going to do is cut another one here. Let's see. Whoa. Where'd you go? So I wish I had remembered to tuck this in first before never mind. So now when we go on, where's our thing? When we go on, we will at least have that we can match up reasonably well. Okay, I could use this and split it. But no, we could go that way. Let's see what we've got here that we can use instead. Oh, that's outside back cover. Let's go for the spine. You know, I think I like that for spine, outside and inside. So that doesn't leave me much. Nope. 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 Here you go. Spots. I'm second guessing myself. That. Spots or that. Ooh, like that. We're going to go this one. Okie dokie, we need to cut this to the same as that, which was, I can't remember, which was 4 5/8. And I did lose my pencil. It went scooting somewhere. There you go. What did I say? 4 5/8 for the width. 4 5/8 by 3 3/4. So let's take that side off first. And the bottom piece. And let's go 4 5/8. Actually, that would tie in if I used that for the inside. It's not big enough. Never mind. By 3 3/4. So let's trim those two bottom corners. And then we will need a 3/4, 3 7/8, I think. No, just 7/8. There. I'll put this one in first. For no other reason than I had it in my hand. I'm just going to glue this one in. Just make sure we've got those matched up. Okay. Beautiful. Oh shoot. Oh shit shoot. We forgot a magnet. Da-da-da-dum. It's a good thing I didn't use tape. There must have been a reason I did not use tape. So lift that magnet up, put that down, and it'll plop back. So I'm actually going to have to put these in place. So put some glue, don't go over the score line. That glue, and I'll look from the top over I'm going right at the very top of the background paper, and it's straight and straight-ish. Straight. Leave me alone. That's the way. Looks good. Okay, for some reason that didn't want to stick. Okay. Glue, I put plenty of glue without saturating it, put plenty of glue. Go right up to the point you can. That looks good. Let me go, let me go. Okay, very carefully. Very carefully. I can't find my other. Where is it? Bond folders just tend to go missing. Okay, let's have a look and see it. You can see in there. Let me show you. Here we go. Come on, back out. That's the way. Pull you a bit more, I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. There. To try and get in there and press down on that tape, and it's not working. It's quite difficult. still. There we go. So let's take that off, that back in. On both sides of the paper, just in case. It's good. I like it. Okay, what's this outside back cover? What am I doing for inside? Okay, I had a choice for my outside front cover to be that or to go subtle like that. I'm going to go with pink for the outside. Okay, now my outside should be 6 3/8 by 5 inches. Ooh, we are not straight. We're not straight there either. Good grief. That's the only one that was straight. So I'm going to have to trim this one again. Seriously? Okay, what did I need? 6 3/8. So that's 6 and 1, 2, 3/8. I need to straighten up this one. that centered that a bit more. Okay, I've got my ribbon here, which I am going to put in now. I'm eyeballing the center. You probably want to just measure it if you want. Let's just use some double-sided paper here. I'm just going to keep going until I'm finished this project. If you want to fast forward, that's okay. I don't tend to talk very much. I'm sorry. Got a little bit of overhang around a place. Just pull it in. The last thing you want is some sticky on the outside. Okay, just some glue on there. Whoops. Oh God, that's not straight. Heavens above, it's not straight, Stella. We can lift this up for a certain amount of time. That looks better. No, it's not. Holy moly. Oh, come on, why are we doing this? Still not straight. I don't think I'll need that much. See, I went right up to the edge there, and I've got a gap here, so not happy at all. So we are going to be putting some lace down there. I'm not happy about that, but I'm going to have to do the same on this one. Five inches by 6 3/8. I just write that down. 5 by 6 3/8, because you know my memory. Now, of course, this won't come out straight if it didn't print straight on the printer. That's what I've realised. So if I can get a straight base, then we're cool. Looks good. Looks good. So what did I need? 6 3/8, which is, I think, there. Save all these little bits, even these bits, because they can be used for making cards, like I've got some here. Oops. Cards like this, using just stripes of pretty papers. Okay. Just make sure that that is right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to use it. Actually, you could use that for the strips, so we'll have to use another sheet. Gosh, I've got some cleaning up to do. Okay, I think that goes that way. Got some overhang. Yeah, a little bit of overhang, so just pull it down. Wow, we've got a fair bit of overhang. That's terrible. Should have cut that off. Okay, I think that's all. Nope, a bit more there. So it would probably pay to go in a little bit when you put the put it on your sticky paper, even if you have to put glue around the edges like I do anyway, so it wouldn't hurt. Right, now I am going to go to the top of this like the other one, just so that it is the same. That's fine. And we will put a lovely piece of lace there. Let's have a look, see what we've got. No. Oh, look at that. What a shame I've only got one little piece of this. Put a ribbon. That looks interesting. Okay, let's go with this. Now this needs to be one and just shy of 1 1/4. Just shy of 1 1/4 by 6 3/8. So we use this. Perfectly straight. Okay, 6 3/8, which is there. Okay, 1 1/4. Let's see how much of a. Yep, that looks pretty perfect actually. Look at that, that's centered very nicely. Let's see about this next one. Let's just take off. I'm going to take off 1/8 of an inch on that. And then we'll go that 1 1/4, which hopefully will be much the same. I'm actually going to use some tape for this. It fits right in the centre there nicely. put one in here, yep. I did think about putting a pocket in there. Ouch. Okay, what are we going to put in here? What is really, really pretty? Well, they're all pretty. That would be nice. Actually, if I had another one of them, that would be nice. That one. What have I got on the front? Ah, the pink. So, not that. That's a possibility. That's also a possibility. So's that. Ooh, I really like this one. I think that's one of my favourites. That's nice too. Oh my god. Okay. I like them all, but you know. Do you know, I think I might go with this one in case I decide to put an envelope in. Oh look, I'm going over 2 hours, I'm so sorry. But I'm having fun. Okay, that goes right up to there, and we've got 6 3/8. 6 3/8 by 4 7/8. Four 7/8. I would just go a tad over that 4 7/8 because I'm just sort of in between. Tweeny. Perfect cut. God, the memory. 6 3/8, Stella. Which is there. I 4 7/8, and I'm going to go just a fraction over. Just a tiny little bit over. Now I'm a bit concerned that that might not be straight. Six and a fraction over 3/8, and this one is 6 and exactly 3/8. I knew it. I knew it. Just needed that little hair off that end. I didn't use this, did I? For the strips. Never mind. We'll use it here. I've got some overhang there that I'm going to have to fix. Let's just take off about 3/8 of an inch there, I think. If you're quick, you do get some leeway with this stuff. Oh gosh, I think my little rubbish bin is going to scream when it sees what I've got here to go in it. Okay. And now glue. Overhang. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous is that? We're not finished though. We're not finished. We are going to put a pocket here. So I'm going to pause it. For a sec. Okay, what I've done is cut a pocket, just a rectangle, half inch, score, half inch score, cut off the little corners at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is find my glue. I'm going to put some glue in there and here and fold that over. Just burnish that really, really well. Okay, and then I cut my mat to go inside. And top them in. And I chose this particular paper because as I gather my thoughts, because the inside of this scallop is the same as that one, and I thought that would go really well. And a bit of glue on here. And then fit it to the bottom, make sure it's straight, and that's it. Let's just open that a bit. There we go, little pocket in there. And let's tie this up. And I am going to put my lace on, my ribbon, and I'm going to go all the way. Am I going to go all the way around or not? Yeah, I think so. Let's just see how much we need. Trim the end off. It's real pretty. I may even put some on the top as well. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to use some double-sided tape as well as glue. So we're going to pop that in the middle of the ribbon, just like that. Let's burnish that in. It's a bit dicey pulling off the backing with ribbon. We're going to do it a little at a time. Put glue on either side of the tape, plus the tape, and make sure you get the edges. And I want it to hit the bottom just. Just undo our ribbon now. have to trim off about 1/8 of an inch there. Oops. Hey. Oops. You're supposed to stay in. Where's the outside? There. Oops. Come here, you. This could be a bit tighter, but like I said, I don't want to squash the envelopes. Yep. Okay. Have you forgotten how to do a bow, Stella? Seriously, come on. You have. Grab that, grab that. There you go. Look how beautifully that has turned out. Cute. Now I'm not going to put one on the top, I don't think. What do you think? Finish it off? Or leave it as is? I will decide, and then I will put a photo up. I like that actually, but I probably will put another piece on. Okay, but I'm done for now. This has been a long one. I doubt if anyone has stayed till the end, but if you have, good on you. Good on you, and I'd appreciate it. I really do. Okay, thank you very much for being with me, and I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, please click like. I'd really appreciate that. Make a comment, good or bad. I always read them. Thanks very much. Okay, everyone, keep well and stay safe. Bye.